Hey y'all. So guess what? I have a new microphone and I think that is going to help me sound more crispy. All right, I got another reading. So I did a reading and it's posting the 12th. So this one will post on the 13th. Okay. April 13th, which is Monday. All right. So on the card, I'm sorry, on the table, I have 9, 10, 11 cards. I have 9 tarot cards. I got 2 oracle cards. One oracle card will open the reading, and the other oracle card will close the reading. Okay. So the only card I know that I'm able to see like what it is the first oracle card that's open in the reading, and it is the perfection of your life, and it is the number 30. And I'm seeing the flower of life, which the flower of life, that's like sacred geometry. Yeah, I'm hearing sacred geometry, not evil. I know that there are some people out there that believe that sacred geometry is like of the devil and it's not good. I think sacred geometry is an illustration of the perfection of the universe. Like what? You know, yeah, I'm not gonna go into that, but for sure. So like sacred geometry is what I'm getting. So with sacred geometry, you have synchronicities, you have signs and signals that come from the universe, from God, from your angels, from the cosmos, from source. I see trees, so I see nature. I see this globe. I heard matrix because of the globe. I'm hearing alignment. I'm hearing conquering the matrix, alignment with the matrix, overcoming the matrix. Yeah. I just got Katniss from Hunger Games in my head when she threw or when she shot the bow and she broke the dome, shattered the dome, making everybody see like they were basically in an arena, uh, and not in a real life environment. They were in a simulated environment. So again, matrix, but as well, the perfection of your life. It's like, what is perfection? The universe is perfection. Um, Goddess is perfection. And then I just heard in my head, but is it though? But are they though? Source, perhaps. But then again, like, what is perfection? I think that, oh, that just reminded me of this movie called The Perfection, which was about a violinist, a school, our group, club, class, school of, uh, were they violinists? And then it was like a competition of who would be the best or something like that, and it was some underlying ugly truths. Um, and I think eventually one girl got her hand cut off or something like that. But was it like for her good? It ended up being for her good. I think I can't remember. Um, Something's telling me to look it up, so I'm gonna look it up. Let's see. I was also listening to Confessions Part Two by Usher when I was shuffling because it came to mind. Um, these are my confession, perfection. The perfection. Let's see. Psychological horror thriller film about two cellists. Okay, they're called cellists. So cellists, yep. Uh, whose reunion at a prestigious music academy leads them down a dark, twisted path involving body horror, revenge, and shocking twists. Movie is known for its unpredictable narrative, which starts as as a story of competitive musicians, but evolves into something much more sinister Exploring themes of perfection and control. Perfection and control. Um, Praised for its originality and shocking content. Perfectionism, control, and revenge. Those are the themes. All right. So now, putting out with the song by Usher, Confessions. These are my confessions. Just when I thought I said all I could say, my chick on the side said she got one on the way. My confessions, man, I'm thrown. I don't know what to do. Guess I gotta give you part two of my confession. Okay, I didn't mean to play it. I just want to see the lyrics. Uh, all right. Let's see how this is all gonna just come together, because I think it could. We got perfection, control, and revenge. And now we got this man giving confessions. All right, so I'm gonna turn over the first tarot card. We got Queen of Cups reverse. All right, we got a character, a Queen of Cups reverse character, an emotionally manipulative character, a woman. The Star reversed. Ew, who is this? King of Pentacles upright. What? Hmm. Please don't tell me this Queen of Cups reversed in this relationship with this King of Pentacles upright is pregnant. Okay, or did she lie? You know, that's crazy because when I did first see the card, the perfection of your life, and then I just got a message from, I just got a message from someone that I would, I think, categorize as a King of Pentacles, um, from what I know. So the perfection of your life, one of the first things that came up in my mind was baby, right? Like a baby born, not like basically untainted, you know, unprogrammed, not yet conformed to the world. Um, they're perfect. And the number is 30, so 3 is creation. Queen of Cups, the Star reverse, King of Pentacles. Something is not matched up here, okay? Something is not matched up here. Somebody left. Something is not matched up here. Queen of Cups reverse and the King of Pentacles upright. Sounds like a union of sorts, a union of a kind. The Star reverse, I'm gonna be honest, I low-key feel like that's talking about like a child, like a star, right? Like you're a star in my eyes. I mean, oftentimes that can be, oh, like the woman can be the star. Usually I've heard that saying said in context of a man speaking to a woman or about a woman. You're the star in my eyes. But all I have right here right now is an unequal union, an imbalanced union, a relationship. Star reverse is like this is not divine. And yet I hear the perfection of your life is calling. The perfection of your life beckons you. But with the theme of control and revenge so far, that only aligns with this Queen of Cups reverse character. Okay. Perhaps trying to control or have revenge on a King of Pentacles upright, but that doesn't seem okay. That doesn't seem right. That don't seem nice. Let's keep on flipping cards over so we can get more to this story. Oh Lord, who is this? Hermit reversed is under the Queen of Cups reversed. King of Pentacles upright again. I'm so gifted. The Chariot. Oh girl, no. Somebody calling me. My phone on silent. Um, it's a distraction. Flame, perhaps. King of Pentacles upright. Okay. So below the Queen of Cups reverse got the Hermit reverse. Below the Star reverse, we got King of Cups. I'm sorry, King of Pentacles upright, and the Chariot. So I get an attempt on the essence, the life, the destiny, focus, um, the goodness of this King of Pentacles, because he came out upright 2 times. I'm getting that this is the same person. But with the Star reverse above the King of Pentacles upright, I get, especially with that Star reverse being next to the Queen of Cups, I kind of get like intention from a distorted feminine on a divine masculine to bring just all things anti-divine. But with this Chariot, I get forward movement. So this King of Pentacles, maybe this father, maybe this homemaker, maybe this boss of a sorts is moving forward and away from this lack of substance, space, energy, this space of um, this space of, bro, this the wrong, that's the Five of Cups reverse. Now that makes more sense to me. Five of Cups reversed is, it says acceptance, moving on, finding peace, personal setbacks, self-forgiveness. Yeah, this King of Pentacles is moving away from this Queen of Cups reverse. Yeah, this is not a divine union. And I'm getting a promise of divinity for this King of Pentacles. It's perhaps he's receiving a message, a beckoning from the universe, spirit guides, or he's kind of tapping into his purpose, his inner guidance, his spiritual guidance, to move forward. I get a promise. It's like there's somewhere he's supposed to go, there's somewhere he's supposed to be, and he's going there. And he's not sacrificing or compromising himself as he remains upright in his boss king. Um, I just heard the number 8 energy, 8 being money, good karma, bad karma, good karma, or bad karma, alignment, balance, and he's moving forward and away from this low vibrational space, perhaps home. It's a very undivine space with Temperance reverse, and yet this King of Pentacles, I'm going to say divine masculine, is promised the 10 of Cups, and that's where he's going. And it's with the energy of the Tower. So this is a big deal. Perhaps this is somebody who is meant for big things. I just heard big things popping and little things stopping. Hey, big things popping and little things stopping. All right, so now confessions and perfect. So perhaps with the song Confessions, it's like maybe not, well, I got somebody on the side and they're pregnant, but more of a like, I don't belong here anymore. I'm not staying here anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. Um, yeah, the perfection of your life. The perfection of your life. 1:11 on the clock. I get like the perfection of your life. It's like there has been some lack of divine. It's like, what's lack of divine? Maybe some devilish, some low vibrational, some, well, distorted. There's been like a distorted reality that is not meant for this divine masculine King of Pentacles figure. And it's like a time now coming for him to realign himself with his um, spiritual journey, his spiritual. I just heard enlightenment. He's being enlightened. Perhaps that's like this tower moment. I'm looking at this tower and I heard the word epiphany. And now that's funny because that came up in a conversation with me yesterday. But now let me look up what the definition says for epiphany and I'm going to say it. Watch this. Now that was sticking out to me when I was reading the lyrics. The first and before I started reading the lyrics, I did hear like, watch this. And I thought that that was a significant piece for this reading. Like, watch this. Like, watch what I'm about to do. And what wasn't that a JD, which is funny because JD also he wrote this song. Yeah, he wrote Confessions. Um, but also in Hardball, he said the song Hardball long ago. He said, "Throw me the ball and watch what I do with it." Wasn't it Hardball or was it? Yeah, it was Hardball. Strike one, caught you by surprise. Strike two, right before your eyes. It's three. Ooh, I got you out without a doubt. I got you out, Sammy. It's Sammy, baby. Okay, look, an epiphany in literature is a moment of sudden, profound insight, tower moment, or realization experienced by a character that fundamentally changes their understanding of themselves, others, or the world. This aha moment is typically triggered by an ordinary event, object, or conversation, and serves as a pivotal turning point in the narrative, driving character development and plot progression. Again, there's that like progression, confession, perfection. Somebody has made a significant confession in order to make progression towards his perfection. I love that. I love that, okay? I love that. I love that. And let's not ignore this 10 of cups here. It's like a promise of the 10 of cups, family, happiness, joy. And okay, that lets me know that I did hear rightfully so to not ignore the name of this. It says the writer who popularized the word epiphany and the meaning of epiphany. His name was James Joyce. Joyce spelled Joyce, which includes joy, happiness, joy, um, family, nature, for sure. He, whew, that's a big freaking deal. Okay, Chariot and the Tower, and whatever the situation here before. Okay, so perfection, the movie. It said perfection, control, and revenge. So that's what this situation was like consisting of, like control. I don't know, maybe not revenge, maybe so, maybe a bunch of tit for tat going on with this Queen of Cups reverse. I mean, you could definitely have that kind of situation with such a character. Star reverse and Temperance reverse. Like, this is, well, you see all those major arcanas. That's one, two, three, four major arcanas. Come on, bro. I get that this is a big calling, a big calling, a big calling. I just looked at this image on my wall. It's a tapestry. I heard sunshine. It's like I just heard "Come into the light, Caroline." It's like the sun wants to shine down on this divine being, this divine masculine, and his family. The Chariot. The Chariot is the number seven. When I think of the number seven, I also think of crown. I think of learning, the crown chakra. Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry. The crown chakra. Also, I see black and white, which give me yin and yang, which gives me him going towards a balanced and aligned and harmonized union. So I did just do a reading and I posted it for the 12th, and it was about um, a hierophant going forward on a new spiritual journey for the purpose of, um, well, becoming free of a toxic cycle that was now ending, a toxic cycle with a siren type of woman, um, in a low vibrational situation, based on sex, um, no substance, just um, lust, bondage, control. There was the devil reversed in that reading. I get perhaps this King of Pentacles can be that Hierophant as well. And this speaks more to his journey of, I'm just now adding this in, that's crazy. This speaks more of his journey. Um, that when the oracle was going against the grain, I just heard following the music because it did end as well with the oracle card with music and harmony on it. So it's like going against the grain in order to find his, um, in order to align with his harmony, or get into harmony with life, right? But it was focused on, I think, was it focused on relationship? I don't know if it was focused on relationship as much as this one is, because this one is for sure the 10 of Cups upright. This is a situation, 10 of Cups upright, Chariot upright. Somebody just making some big moves. And I'm going to just speak just a little bit longer on this. I love a character like this. I love a man like this. Somebody who is not afraid to shut shit down when it needs to be shut down, okay? I've come across a lot of men who unfortunately have successfully fooled me, because what'll happen is they'll appear to be very masculine. Um, the first conversations, the first interactions, and me, even though I'm very hyper independent, um, I'm like a tough girl, right? I'm a tough woman, okay? Um, and really always have been. Even when I was younger, I was a tomboy. But what's funny is I think about that. I was a tomboy around a bunch of guys who were not very masculine. They weren't. I was around a bunch of wussies. I'm sorry, but it's true. So I remember like really yearning for a real, like the presence of real masculinity for real. I didn't have a dad. Okay, I had a godfather who, didn't raise me. It was just, I mean, it was more so via church, to be honest. I had male immediate relatives, adoptive brothers who also were not very well. The younger one, you know, he he came, I think, into, I don't know. I don't really speak on him because I love him so much, and there was just so many problems that him and his sister faced. But my adopted brother, the older one, he was the oldest in the house, aside from our mother, our adoptive mother, or whatever. And he was, yeah, he was such a coward. He was a pedophile. He was a coward. He was an abuser, a sexual predator. Um, he was spoiled, and it showed all his life. Now he's in prison. And yeah, I just remember like all this very soft, and I'm not saying soft in terms of like, oh, they cry and they're like weak and like, no, like these were men who apparently liked women, but they were so distorted in their masculine. And even my friends, like my male friends, like they weren't the kinds that, say, if another group or something came to like attack me or something, or came at me, like they weren't dudes that I feel like would could protect me. It wasn't like that. Like, so I do remember, like, as I grew up, I was yearning more for that masculinity because it would melt me. I melt next to real, like, potent masculinity. So I would meet a lot of guys who kind of came off that way initially, but then I realized, like, well, this is a lot of masculinity, but it's unhealed and it's distorted, and so it's hiding a coward within. Um, so this kind of masculine on the board on my table is, this is a boss daddy. This is a real boss daddy. This is somebody who's shutting the shit down. I heard bring the house down for the sake of his divine calling, and something has happened. I just heard epiphany. Lightning power. That's the final oracle card that's closing the reading. It's lightning and power. That definitely aligns with this tower card. I did not see this oracle card before just now. I just turned it over, and that's what it is. Lightning and power. There is some lightning, some spiritual power coming through for this King of Pentacles, divine masculine, um, who's being called forth into, I gotta say, divine union, even though I don't always be trying to go that way, but I guess, I'm a lover. So hey, Mystic Love Club. But this is Ten of Pentacles. I'm sorry, this is Ten of Cups upright. That's what he's going towards. And it's taking the energy and power of the tower and lightning in order to make it happen. But when divine calls, you better answer. You know what I mean? And now that's interesting because the call that I was ignoring just now, uh, the person is calling from an organization. Well, she's a part of an organization, and the acronym for the organization is FLAME. So that's funny. And I put that next to her name because that's my association with her. But yeah, lightning and power and the tower for this King of Pentacles, perfection of your life. With that first oracle card, I just get like, babe, like this is what was meant to be for you. There was, perhaps through this star reverse, temperance reverse energy and situation with this Queen of Cups reversed, feminine, there was a lot to perhaps like learn, maybe some karmic issues to work out, but your life is meant for um, perfection from here forth. It's sacred. Like I said, sacred geometry, definitely overseen by the universe, definitely guided by spiritual guides and angels and ancestors. Okay. Yeah. But for sure, and like I said, I can't get rid of that word promise. promised the ten of cups, so much so that lightning will strike in order to make that promise um, happen, in order to have that promise be kept. And that's beautiful. I love that. And it's 30 minutes. I did very well, guys. I did very well. I don't ever like these to be too short, but I realize too long is also not good. So I'll take 25 minutes to 30, but 25 to 35 minutes. I can do that. I don't like video or messages that are just too fast. Like, oh, mm-mm. So, anyways, yeah. All right, divine masculine. So I'm gonna say like this could be a situation of, you know, uh like that Hierophant from the previous reading now showing up as the Knight of Pentacles. Oh y'all, I'm sorry. It's King of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles. I thought this was King of Pentacles twice. It's King of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles, but still kind of the same thing. But that does also, okay, well, now that helps me figure out where my next reading might be going, because that's an offer. Oh, yeah, he's going to make an offer. He's hopping on a chariot and going to get his girl. Like, hey, come on, let's go get this 10 of cups. You feel me? Whoa. I didn't even see like that. Yeah, he going to offer. And now that is going to bring the tower. Excuse me, I'm sorry. That is to bring the tower. That is to bring the house down. Somebody gonna be mad. Okay? Oh my goodness. He's going to make an offer for the foundation of family with somebody that he sees as one with one with him on this chariot. Now I am excited to read further about this story. That is so funny because I was just about to start talking about what the next reading might be, and then it became clear like, yeah, no, that's an offer, babe. So we about to get to talking about this offer. So if you want to know about that, stay tuned because that would be the next reading posted for the 14th, and I'm about to do it right now. Thank you for listening. Until next time.